So how we pay for what we pay for has changed massively over recent times, and a big reason why is the buy now, pay later space. Leo Tyndall from Marketlend has a new product aiming to free up cash flow for business, and he joins us now to explain further. Welcome to Ticker News today.
Nice to be here.
Of course, thanks for your time. I would much prefer to be where you are. Goodness me, look at that view behind you. The sunshine is out. Where are you?
We're back in our offices looking over the balcony on Hyde Park. It's glorious.
Goodness me, I've got to speak to our boss and try and get an office like you, but that's okay. That's beside the point. Hey, Leo, tell us a bit more about what you're up to here at the moment. And the buy now, pay later sort of sector has really been growing over recent times. What are you up to here?
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, we saw that there was a need for SMEs to also have some solution for like a buy now, pay later. What we had seen is that definitely the Afterpay story and the Zip story had worked very well in the retail market, but there was a need for a product in the business side. And so we implemented the product called Unlock. Now, Unlock initially started with a portal where people would actually essentially go in, upload their invoices, and then they would get either 30, 60 or 90 days to pay. A little bit different than your Afterpay and the like is that you don't pay in installments, it's a one-off payment. But then what we did launch, and it was only 2 weeks ago we launched, was the Unlock MasterCard. And I think that's been a significant change in the landscape, because now what we can do is give businesses the ability to have essentially a MasterCard sitting on their wallet, their Apple Pay or the like, and they can pay for business expenses. They can have their staff have that card as well, so they can then also pay for business expenses. And then on the end of the month, after 30 days, they can pay that back. So you can imagine in this present environment with the recent lockdowns, a lot of businesses are struggling to sort of get back on their feet, and they're still waiting for their customers to pay and the like. So even recently we gave facility to one of the local restaurants here, and what we've seen is they said, this is great, this enables us to sort of go out, purchase stuff from Woolies or Coles if there's an urgent order. It's on his phone for the chef, and he can just tap and go. And I think the significant difference here also, there's no merchant fees. So we combined a debit card with you could say a credit facility. So there's no merchant fees, and essentially a very low cost of, after 30 days, end of month, they'll pay 2.5% on the purchases, but that's all the cost is. So there's no sort of, you could say, extra sort of hidden charges, and they can use it when they want to, or they can just sort of have it there for when they need it in the dire needs, as we've seen right now with the lockdown and the need for people to improve their cash flows.
So is part of the reason you brought this in response to what we have seen over the past 18 months or so, where businesses have gone through these tough times?
Yeah, look, we saw two things through these tough times. One was that the type of credit that we'd been lending to, which was a bigger ticket lending, was probably not the sort of industry that needed the credit. The government sort of had come in and given them those facilities. It was the smaller end of the market that were in need of some form of credit. And then you could say during the lockdown, that gave us an opportunity to refine the product. It also gave us an opportunity to actually really identify the sector that would be best suited for it. And, fortunately, you could say that now with what's happened with the opening up of the entire economy and the opening up of the country, this product will fit quite nicely in the need for businesses to sort of have a catch up so that they can buy goods, and they've got at least 30 or 60 days for their customer to turn around and pay them.
Nicely done, Leo. Appreciate your time, and keep us up to date with how the rest of the businesses out there respond. It sounds like it's going to be quite helpful in many respects. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much, and you're more than welcome to pop up and sit in front of us and have a better background.
I'll ask the boss. Leave it with me.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.